Hey, this is Fly Guy for TekSushi.com and also for DorksideToys.com, continuing on with our Marvel Legends Hobgoblin wave. This time we're going to take a look at Daredevil. There's the standard kind of packaging and all the figures, Spidey logo up at the top, the Build-A-Figure Hobgoblin part there, all the way down to Daredevil there at the bottom. Very cool figure indeed. Great to see him in this line. I don't recall seeing him in the Marvel Legends line way back since the Toy Biz days. But standard packaging, Spidey on the side there, on either side, pretty straightforward. And I should say there's a picture of Daredevil there with some text. And looking forward to that Netflix show which is coming out this year. Can't wait to see that. That'll be very cool indeed. So there's the rest of the figures there. We'll have reviewed all of these figures in the playlist, and all of the figures do come with a Build-A-Figure part. Rather than show you and review just an arm and a leg here and there, we've just saved up the parts for the Hobgoblin, and we'll review him as the 7th figure in this wave. So check the playlist and you'll get to see that review too, which is one you do not want to miss, let me tell you. So, standard packaging, not much else to show you on that, but let's get a look at Daredevil. He's fantastic, a really good figure. He's also coming out in the 3.75 inch line, so if you want to pick him up both in this version and 3.75 inch, click the link directly underneath. Dorkside Toys has them both coming. Great looking figure. I'm very impressed by this. The facial sculpt looks great. The whole body is basically a repaint. We've seen this many times before, this body being used. But again, that's pretty much the principle behind Marvel Legends. But yet again, they're doing this standard stuff here. So all the molds and the ribs, everybody obviously does nothing but workouts in the Marvel Universe every single day. And eats cabbage 9 times of the day as well, just to keep uber thin. God knows what, I don't know what they do. But still rather cool. I like the coloration there. The separation's nicely done for the boots, which is right on the swivel that they normally have. And we'll get a look at his batons or battens, whatever you want to call them, in just a minute. But a really cool figure overall. Of course, he does come with a hole in his back, which is a little annoying, but there we go. And his belt round there. And of course, the double D on the chest. Looks very, very cool. But I do love that face. Very moody and broody. And the eyes are well done as well. And the little horns on the head. So, very cool indeed. So, good looking figure. In terms of articulation, you can see it goes all the way down to his chest and all the way back up. So you get tons of movement on the figure. Obviously on a ball joint there as well, so you can move any way you want. You can see he's got these ball joints here with that swivel peg there. The biceps are a swivel up at the top, I should say. Double joints at the elbow, you can see those two there, and down to the wrists, which again obviously are swiveled back and forth as well as rotating. Ab crunch is pretty all the way down. Again, he can also break his back almost completely. If you look at that, you can see the how much he can bend back and how much he can bend forward as well, or back I should say. He's also got a swivel waist. Joints up at the top of the thighs, you can see that, plus the swivels down to the double joints at the knees, the swivel on his red booties, and down to the rocking ankles, which is pretty damn good. So plenty of articulation on this guy overall, and of course peg holes. So he does have on the side of him this little, I should say, pouch almost that holds his batons. It fits perfectly in there. You can just see that there. And again, it's the same as pretty much we've seen in the 3.75 inch figures of before. And these are very soft, squidgy plastic. A little bit off-putting actually, but what it does come with is both the appendages there to allow it to be plugged in and have that kind of stick that Daredevil has, or the 2 sticks that he has. So it's not bad. It's not great, do I have to say, but it's not bad. But very squidgy, very bendy. So if they're a little bit bent at the package, a hairdryer would sort that out for you. And again, both fit pretty neatly and snugly, if I can get them in there, into the belt on his side. And they don't look too bad. They don't look too huge. They're a little on the big side, but they don't look too bad. If I can get that back in there. There we go. So that's it. Daredevil, one of the better looking figures I think in the wave. Just a great looking facial sculpt, but love to know your thoughts. What do you think of him? 6 inches in height and definitely packing a punch. Again, he's available right now to buy. Link directly underneath. I don't know why people haven't snapped this thing up. People are still hanging around for stores or hoping to get this thing, but already the second-hand prices for this is going through the roof. So, as is always the case. So if you pre-order, you can pick up some really smart deals, that's for sure, including free shipping, as I said, on the case pack. But again, love to know your thoughts. What do you think of Daredevil? Any great comic arcs I should be reading? I must admit, I've never really read much Daredevil at all, but love to know some thoughts. Again, can't wait to get that TV series seen and really start afresh with Daredevil. But again, please do leave a comment below. Let us know what you think of the review and or the figure itself, and what else you want to see in the Marvel Legends line. If you're brand new to the both TekSushi or Dorkside Toys, please do click subscribe, and we will send your reviews straight into your inbox. Brand new, fresh reviews the minute we can get them done. That's it. Stay tuned for the next figure, the last figure in the wave, which is going to be the builder figure of all of these, the Hobgoblin. Stay tuned. We'll see you for that in just a moment.